Let reviewer on Philippine literature part 2. Literature can be both a prose or a poetry. Comparison between a prose and poetry. A. By definition, poetry is the form of art in which language is used for its evocative or bringing strong images and aesthetic qualities in addition to its apparent or clear meaning, while a prose is the most general form of written language that is not used for formal patterns of a verse. It is not a verse at all. By origin, poetry comes from the Latin word poeta that means poet, while prose also comes from the Latin word that means straightforward. By primary goal, the goal of poetry is to sell the language itself as music and its best words are in best orders, while the goal of prose is to share information and its words are in best order. By lines and sentences. In poetry, lines are basic units, while in prose, sentences are the basic units. By characteristics. For poetry, 1. It is a lyrical form of writing. 2. It has a structure, format, and rhyming in the lines. 3. It is usually divided into lines and stanzas. 4. It is more expressive and attractive. 5. It serves to excite the readers. 6. It is imaginative. While the characteristics of prose are, it is the typical form of writing. It has no structure, format, and rhyming. It is not usually divided into sentences. It is dull. It is simple and common. It is quite ordinary. By use or function. Poetry is used in writing songs and poems, while prose is used in different articles, stories, letters, and others. In other words, prose consists of those written within the common flow of conversation in sentences and paragraphs, whereas poetry refers to those expressions in verse, rhythm, rhyme, line, and stanza that results in a more melodious tone. Let's talk about the types of prose, which are novels, short story, plays, legend, fable, anecdotes, essay, biography, news, and oration. Whereas the different types of poetry are 1. Narrative poetry that includes epic, metrical tale, and ballad. 2. Lyric poetry that includes folk songs, sonnets, elegy, ode, psalms, awit or song, and corridos. 3. Dramatic poetry that includes comedy, melodrama, tragedy, farce, and social poems. Watch for the discussion of the different types of prose and poetry. Thank you for watching.